Get ready. Today we build the convolution. We're building today with the Duroc shrimp switches, stabilizers, a rotary encoder and black knob, and clear SKUF feet. Watch as Emily does some magic! After taking a moment to admire the hard work Danny put into the PCB, go ahead and test it with VIA. Sidle on over to a computer and check that all your RGBs glow on the back and test columns and rows. It's going to be the easiest way to find out if something is off. Fun fact, this was filmed 3 days before the new VIA update. Psst, can anyone tell me what the new chibi logo is in the comments? I can't figure it out. Because the convolution arrived assembled, you're going to want to disassemble it to start off the process. First, you'll want to take out the screws. Now it's time to peel away the offending layers of paper to reveal your lovely acrylic layers. It is difficult to get it started. It's not just you. You can also try starting to peel at the meeting of 2 points to get it going. Go into this with the expectation that the paper will be a bit finicky, but it's worth it. Just hold tight. Peel the paper on both sides of each piece and you'll be good to go.
Those we might be able to get in now. Oh, yeah. I don't know what supernatural force is allowing this to happen, but knock on wood, it keeps happening. Woo-hoo. 'Cause oh boy, is this nice. Woo. Woo.
'If the paper is giving you serious trouble, you can use anti-static tweezers to gently get it started. I say gently because we wouldn't want to scratch your new, nice acrylic. After peeling the flexible layer, it may have some bits in the corners on its surface. You should be able to buff them out with your finger. It will be covered by keycaps though, so don't worry too much if it doesn't come off. Seven layers peeled, you're almost there. In order to get the bottom layer peeled, first remove the standoffs. It may be handy to have your hand under the bottom so your screws don't roll away after you've fully untwisted the standoff. Okay, now the foot needs to be removed. Take your screwdriver and remove the 3 screws holding it. All you have left are the bottom layer and the foot layers to peel. After removing the standoffs from the smallest foot piece, it is the final piece to peel before assembly. Hot dog, you're done peeling all the things. Now to put together the foot. Check that you're using the 8mm standoffs here, as the 15mm standoffs are the supports for the other layers. You'll know you have the bottommost piece of the foot because it has the smallest holes. Cinch down the smaller 8mm standoffs onto the screws. You can insert them on either side of the smallest foot piece and then stack the other pieces onto that piece. Before attaching the foot, check that the reset button is on the right side with the 3 holes for the foot facing up. Similar to the foot, the rest of the layers need standoffs to anchor them. Stack 2 more layers, placing the smaller one first and the bigger one second. The hole for the USB should be on top. From the side, you'll be able to see the bottommost piece is the smallest and grows out to the midpoint. And then you'll see it become smaller on the way up to the top layer. It's stabilizer making time! Here's a quick refresher on how you want to cut down your stab inner piece before inserting it into the housing. Emily has this amazing trick that I started using after she showed me for our last build video. If you squeeze the nibs for the stabilizer with the static tweezers, it's much easier to insert them into the PCB. Much less force required, in any case. Okay, if encoders are part of your master plan with your convolution build, solder them on this step. The switch plate doesn't allow enough space for encoders to be attached after the switches right now. A future revision will change that though. Now that your stabilizers and your rotary encoder are present, go ahead and add the next 2 layers. Go ahead and add a switch to those stabilizers and take a spare keycap and press on all your stabs a few times. Give them a few nice jabs. Remember to listen for a click when the switch is pressed into the switch plate. That will let you know it's settled in properly. The glorious moment has arrived! Add the rest of your switches. Just like before, be sure to listen for the switch to click into place. It's time to make everything official by giving it some solder. Go ahead and get out your soldering iron, solder, and your exhaust fan. Try to check as you go along that all the switches are soldered flush against the PCB. Now you can place your switch-populated PCB on the standoffs. Now place your last 3 pieces. You know they're in order if the layer closest to the PCB is the biggest and the farthest layer away is the smallest. You're almost there. Now, tighten your top screws down. To prevent your convolution from sliding around on your desk, go on ahead and add your SKUF feet. There are a few different arrangements you could certainly use, but this one we found that keeps it in place very well.